And we are live again.
We live, all the way live.
Another week, another day of HB.
All the way live.
All the way live.
Ready for this second installment here. And we're just gonna give people a couple seconds to get up in here and chime in. And we're gonna let you all know before we get started. Obviously, if you want to get a message through, we got a special guest here with us today. So if you got a message that you want to get through to ask our special guest, ask the Hayes brothers, you can get in on that super chat. Let us know how much you love us, how much you care about us. So maybe you can help us get some better equipment out here in the country. Because we in the boonies.
Yes,
we are in the boonies.
She said yay.
She said yay. Yeah, y'all, yeah, get us definitely. We need our guest is tripping off of us, already. So, but we're gonna.
So who we here with?
We have here today with us a very special guest, as we said. When we first met her, we spoke with her a few weeks ago. It's probably been like a month or so now since we talked to her. We saw her on the YouTube, and we was like, we were looking for some, not, I wouldn't say like-minded, but more so just free thinkers, people who have their own thoughts. We saw a couple of her videos, and she seemed like she was on the fence, on the edge. She was talking about political things or whatnot, but she had her own outlook on those things. So we was like, she seemed pretty cool. So we want to kind of chop it up with her. So we got in contact with her, and she was kind of like, why are you guys talking to me? But, they're on their own outlook on life. So we was like, free thinker. So we hit her up, talked to her, chopped it up a little bit with her, and she was an awesome individual. So we hope to put out some good content today. So introducing here today, I would call her, she's a big anime fan, by the way. I would call her the Misa to my Light Yagami, the lovely Ray Ray. Did we say it right?
Oh, you can call me that. You can call me Ray.
Is it Ray Ray? Right? We're pronouncing it right. It's funny how you spell it. If y'all see how she spells it, it's like really weird.
Yeah, it could be Ray Ray or just Ray, whichever one you prefer, whichever one sounds cool to you.
So I guess before we get into it, so people won't be like wondering, like, so you want to give us the backdrop on the name, like where the name came from, because it's like the name is too cool to be a real name. So I'm pretty sure the people know that's not your real name.
Oh, Ray Ray. Well, the way I spell it's like it sounds very like very anime-ish with the first Ray is like REI. It's like a Japanese Ray, and then the RAE Ray, like Rachel, like a person named Rachel, and then Ray put together sounds kind of ghetto, but yeah.
No, of course not ghetto. It's cool. It's cool. You're you're mixing cultures. I think you're mixing cultures. I think a lot of people will probably tag you with cultural appropriation, but it's all good. Yeah.
I don't know what to say about that.
So anything you wanted to say though?
No, I'm wondering how the microphone always ends up to slide closer to you every time we do this.
I mean, just because I'm just, it loves me more.
Get over here.
Right. Okay. Anyway, how have you been?
I'm great. I've been doing really good. And when I had a conversation with you two, I had so much fun.
Yeah. Thank you. A lot of people.
I was just gonna say the audience doesn't.
Yeah, a lot of people think we're boring.
No, like, oh my gosh, the audience doesn't know what we were talking about the whole time, but we just kind of like geeked out a little bit and just talked about everything, not just politics. We just talked about a little bit of everything.
Oh yeah. And it was fun. Like I said, it's not all about politics, social issues. Of course, there are a lot of things going on in the world, and our channel is pretty much prescribed basically to that type of conversation. But it's good to just chop it up with people every now and then and just talk about life in general. So I mean, that's kind of what we're going to do, just have a little fun. But there are a couple of things, since we do pretty much base ourselves off of a political, I guess more so social basis or whatnot. There are a few things that have been going on in the media and in the news that we would like to put out there and get your opinion on and see what you think about, since you are a free thinker of your own accord. So we want to put those things down and kind of thought about it, right?
All right. I don't know how good I'll be able to talk of, I'm not the best talker or whatever, but yeah,
yeah, you don't have to be a great orator.
My,
you just put your thoughts out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So first thing, I don't know if you've been keeping up with the what's going on in the media and whatnot, but what do you think about Serena Williams? Actually, I don't think I should ask you. I don't think I should ask you what you think about Serena Williams for fear that she will like come through the computer and grasp my neck and strangle me to death. Because yeah,
actually,
she is very.
It's actually. Oh yeah. Keep going.
Yeah, she's a very powerful woman. So yeah, but I don't know if you heard saw the what was it like? It was some tennis match. I don't know anything about tennis. Do you watch tennis? By the way,
this is really funny. Like I wasn't sure if I should bring this up or not. Just because I wasn't sure if I would I was afraid that I'd end up I'm not sure if it's too much information. But actually it's like a very small world because that the tennis player who won, Naomi Osaka, my mom is friends with her friends. Wait, my mom's. I got confused for a second. Okay, my mom's friend is friends with her mom. Crazy world.
Whoa! Yeah, awesome. Yeah. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if I should, just mention that or not, but it was like.
Well, crazy. I guess as long as you're not putting names out there.
Yeah, it was like crazy when I found out that she, when I saw all of it and when I just saw her getting popular, because it's like, oh my gosh, like I know her actually. And wow, so I don't know, maybe I have a bit of a bias. Because. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna find out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So you knew you knew of her her up and coming, her getting big as far as being a tennis player. You kind of saw her from her little origins there, up and coming, or no?
I've always known about her. I've known about her since I was little, so it's a bit different.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
I'm more biased.
Yeah. So I mean, tennis. I don't know anything about tennis. So how do you score? You knock the ball, knock it onto the other person's side of the court or whatever, or
Well, haven't you ever played?
I don't get it.
You can't go outside the little white line on the outside.
Oh yeah, Wii Sports. Yeah. You played. I never played tennis.
We broke things.
Yeah, I just bowled. I bowled and I played baseball. That's all I did on the Wii Sports.
I like the bowling.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. But I guess I'll get into I more specifically, jump on Serena herself, asking you what do you think about her as a whole person. But I will say the antics that was displayed on the court, but I guess her and the umpire, I guess he was, he caught her cheating. Her coach was putting signals up, he was throwing up gang signs or whatnot, and the umpire saw it. The umpire saw it, so he called her on it, and she was like, I have never cheated. I have a daughter, and I would never cheat.
I have a daughter, so I would never cheat.
Yeah, right. That child into this. Yeah, which leads me to, but he did come out and say, yeah, I was helping her. I was coaching her. That's what they call it, coaching. Apparently, he was like, yeah, I was coaching her. So he admitted it after the fact, but she said that wasn't the case. He never did it. So she got a warning, and something happened. She threw a tennis racket down, got upset or whatnot, and after he called on that, then of course he gave her another flag or whatnot, and she just flew off the handles and was like, she tried to make him apologize to her for him doing his job. She was like, you apologized to me. You said I was cheating. You're a thief. She called him a thief, and that was the last straw. So, yeah. Anyway, she ends up losing and whatnot, and she calls it sexism. So I guess what I wanted to kind of ask you, based around that scenario, is do you believe that there was any sort of feminism tied into this umpire's decision to flag her for throwing a fit and for cheating, as it turned out to be that she did.
I think it was completely ridiculous that she would even talk about it being all sexist and everything. It was like, it just seemed like more like she just kind of like pulled that out of nowhere to me. Like it
Out
was
of her
just
mind. She pulled it out of.
because they gave her warnings, but then she just kept on like. I mean, she just wouldn't let it go. She was like harassing them, basically. Like harassing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know,
telling
so
him
you have to apologize to me.
Yeah, yeah, with authority too. That was a much authority. I mean, she doesn't sound as big as she looks, but just looking at her, I'm pretty sure that the umpire was like feeling. He probably was feeling kind of bad too because he's on a higher elevated level. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that she still struck fear to his heart. Like, like you owe me an apology. You liar, you thief. I'm like, man, she was scaring me. I was watching and I was like, dang. The smallest guy in the world, but I'm like, man, if she was telling me that, I would be like, I'm so sorry, Miss Williams. You are correct. You are 100% correct. I am so sorry. No, but and poor, what's your friend's name? I don't know if you know her personally, but what you know your mother's friend's name or whatever. And what was it? Naomi, right?
Yeah.
Naomi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
Naomi. Yeah. So
like,
yes, poor Naomi. Man, she's just over there like I just want to play tennis.
Yeah.
Can we play tennis?
Yeah.
You started off trying to do an accent and cut it off.
Did I? I mean,
you started an accent and cut it off.
I'm so used to accents. I don't even know if I've never heard the girl speak. I don't know if she has an accent or not.
No, what is
culturally appropriate?
She lived here for a while, so she speaks perfect English.
She lived with you?
No, I meant she lived here in the States, I meant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She said here, so I'm like, she's there. So I was wondering. I'm like, she's there.
Your mind went directly to her house.
She's in her. Aren't you in their house? I'm not trying to put your information out there, but I mean, I thought she said here. So yeah, whatever, man. Anyway, yeah, she just wanted to play tennis, but she did end up winning, right? That was like her first Grand Slam or something that she won.
She was really she was really good. But the thing was that she was a lot more mature about the whole situation than Serena was. I was just like, the whole time I was just like, I mean, you're like, how old is Serena? Like 37 years old, was it? I'm not sure, but
I don't want to put her. She might hurt me.
But she's like, and like she even said so herself. She's a mom, so why was she behaving like that? Like she even said so herself. I'm a mom.
That is true. That is true. That's a good point there. And you're putting the point out there that you would never cheat because you have moral values that you would never implement into your child, such as cheating. Why would you then turn?
Yeah, you froze for a second.
Niceness.
Tech.
Going on outside.
Yeah, it's always going to be terrible.
So we're gonna try to get it.
Yeah, we're going to try to get our guests back while we're having our conversation here. We appreciate once again everybody who bears with us through this terrible connection that we have with being there here in the South, the dirty South here. Dang, what the world?
It was doing good too.
If you can say that.
It was. I got it on hit plane.
Is it still going or did it really stop?
See if we can get it back on.
Yeah. This thing sucks. Like, it just cut out. I know that thing safe. Kawhi, right? Kawai. Kawai. Yeah. We ain't even up. It ain't even got us up.
It do.
What do you mean?
Something ain't right. Oh, there it is.
You still showing us?
Yep.
All right, trying to get our guests back on here.
Sorry about that, guys.
The connection here is really tripping like it always does, but with the addition of what's my buddy name?
All right, she back.
With our buddy Florence.
Hi.
We got Florence. Hey Ray, we appreciate you chilling with us and continuously hanging with us here with our sucky connection, as well as Florence. You know, we got Florence like chilling with us too. It's like a four-way we got going on here. It's not just the three of us here. We got Florence in the background trying to put a damper on everything that we have going on as well. So that's fun. That is always fun. So and it's weird because what we're showing is us off screen, but we're actually on screen now. And it had you off screen, but I think it actually kick you out. All right. Oh, did it? Did it kick you out?
Like, yeah.
Yeah. So you completely got kicked out. So yeah, it's kind of weird. But like I said, we're gonna just continue to roll with it, and hopefully everything gets a little bit better. The wind speed seem to be still picking up out there. And for those who don't know and haven't heard, we do have a hurricane over those. For those of you who live under a rock, North Carolina is getting hit with what Trump is calling the biggest hurricane that we've seen over here. So we're getting hit pretty bad tonight and tomorrow. I think it's supposed to be. It already hit the coast, right?
It's hitting it now.
It's hitting the coast right now.
We're getting some of the wind and stuff of it.
And yeah, we're getting some of the wind from it. And I think it's Category 2 at the moment. Category 2 hurricane. They're calling it Florence for what reason? I don't know. Florence doesn't sound like
it's gonna floor us.
Yeah, it's flooring us right now.
Yeah.
Do you guys get hurricanes up there much? Like, have you experienced any type of like strong winds around your area?
There has been. So far, not so much. Nothing. I mean, but there has been. Like, I think last year there was like, it got pretty bad around where I was. There were like trees falling down and stuff. So
trees falling down. So I assume there are a lot of trees around your house where you live.
I don't know how much is a lot.
What? She said she don't know how much is a lot.
Well, if you walk outside and you see that a car has been crushed by a tree, then you probably can consider that to be a lot, maybe. More than most people will see.
I think it's average.
Average, okay. Yeah, well, anyway, I'm pretty sure if you guys if we're experiencing something, then you 9 times out of 10 catch a little bit if it's that big or whatnot. So, but anyway, getting back into what we were talking about with the lovely. Do you hear that, Serena? If you ever hear this, you are lovely. The lovely Serena Williams and her antics at the tennis game. I guess it was like a big game or something, because I think the
first was a big game.
I mean, she gets mad all the time from what I've seen, so I didn't know if it was like a crucial game to their careers or what. But when I did look into it, I did check it out a little bit to see what was the big fuss, like what the big fuss was about. And I think it was like the Grand Slam, and it seems like Serena won like what 23 of those things. And
she's trying to beat a record. It's the record that she's trying to beat. I think she got like a couple more or one more to beat the woman that set the record back in like the 50s or something like this.
But this girl had none.
I know.
She had. Is that correct? She didn't have any Grand Slams.
The first one, I think.
I don't know the details.
Under her belt.
I don't really know how it all works.
Yeah. Okay. So from what I looked into, she has under her belt. So this would be her first one. So I'm like, dang, just let the chick win then.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you wanted them to basically let you win and let you get off the hook. So she won fair and square. So I guess it all turned out good in the end.
Yeah. I wish. I feel like it just sort of like ruined her whole big moment. You know. It would have been nice if it turned out better for her. Because I feel like they just turned it all into like about Serena, right?
Yeah, that's true. That is true. And then another thing that kind of caught my attention as well was the fact that a guy came out with a political card. And I guess you can have put your input on this as well, since you draw. You can draw, right?
Oh,
I think you got a good penmanship there. Yeah, you do a little drawing. So did you think the political cartoon was like a little too much? Because I know a lot of people were claiming like racism because of the way they drew it. They were saying it looked like an old racist cartoon or whatnot. So, which it doesn't look like any old racist cartoon I've ever seen, really. But they were tripping about that. They were tripping about your friend there. They made her hair blonde, which her hair was blonde. They turned her into somebody white. Yeah, that's what a lot of people were saying. You know, they white, they like kind of made her white or whatnot. But she did have blonde hair in real life, but I guess it's because they made her whole hair like blonde, and they didn't take the time to make her hair black anywhere. But she was a little darker shaded than the drawing of the umpire. So I guess they did, take that into consideration. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
What did you think about the picture? Yeah. It's really what he's trying to ask you.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, when I saw it, to be honest, I think for you to call it, I think it's more offensive. It's more offensive for you to label it as racist, because then it's like, because I feel like it's more something directed towards Serena, not, you know what I mean? It's like, for you to say that it's racist, it's like, so it's like, okay, so what are you saying about black people then? You know what I mean? Do you get what I'm?
Oh yeah. I mean, I feel you there. It's because it's definitely something that I really think that, of course, we know it's kind of going too far. You see a lot of different things that come up now. Anything that happens, we kind of chime in and we'll tie it to. And I say we because I mean we're in America, but it gets tied directly to racism or directly to sexism or something that in the past that we've seen that has had greater meaning, but now we just kind of throw it up in the air to kind of make us feel like some sense of belonging, I guess. And that's what we have social justice warriors.
It's a cartoon.
It is a cartoon.
Yeah. Don't get your panties in a bunch. It's a freaking cartoon. Just let it be what it's gonna be. It's supposed to be funny. It's a caricature.
It's a caricature.
Just let it go.
Right. It's supposed to be exaggerated.
That's the term we were looking for.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I mean, exactly. I've seen depictions of like Donald Trump. They make him look real old and fat
and orange.
Obama, they had him with big ears in the past. So, I mean, my caricature probably would be my caricature. I don't know what they would like. I don't know what they would do.
I got big Steve Harvey teeth.
Yeah,
that'll be a great one.
Yeah. I don't know what they would focus on for me, but since I'm so handsome.
So I think for you to label it as racist, it seems to me more like you're trying to say something about, like, that picture is supposed to say something more about black people in general rather than specifically Serena, which I think is more offensive that way. For them to say like, oh, it's racist, like.
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So, Ms. Ray, let's see. Just take a moment and tell us about yourself and your views in politics. Where do you stand?
Where do I stand?
Where do you think you stand?
Well, first I stand with President Trump. I guess that's probably like the first. Before anything else.
Yeah, I think that says a lot. We just lost the whole stream.
Yeah, I think that's like the main. But I guess I would say I don't know if I call myself conservative. Maybe I don't know. Like if I probably had to choose, I'd probably lean towards libertarian. I guess. Yeah, for the most part. I guess certain liberal leanings, certain more leanings on the right. But yeah.
Put the guns away. And there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, yeah, I think most people when you're talking get political, you kind of just deem it down to like two sides. You got the right, you got the left, you got the Democrats, you got the Republicans, right. You have the conservatives, you have the liberals, but it's a lot deeper than that. We know, and sometimes a lot of people kind of throw a title on you that you don't really put yourself, a category that you don't put yourself in. But which is all well and good with me, as long as you don't call me a liberal. But I mean, they will throw that on you and throw that title on you, but you don't call yourself that. So it is important to kind of talk about it and ask, like, where do you stand? You know.
Speaking of liberal, how does it feel to live in New York? New York with all the liberal lemmings.
It's so awful. Oh my gosh.
Is it really that bad?
They're everywhere. And it's like people just sort of people automatically assume, like, no matter who you are, like it doesn't even matter if you're white, they'll just automatically assume that you're liberal. Like,
really?
Straight up,
wow.
Yeah.
That's not hard to believe, actually. So, yeah. And it's weird. I mean, I guess everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody, right? Well, how do you feel? You said you stand with Trump. I heard you earlier. You said you stand with Trump when we first asked you about your, I guess, political affiliation. You said you stand with Trump first and foremost.
First.
So being that he's from New York, I mean, like, how before him running for president or anything like that? Of course, there's always been talk about it happening, but before he actually went for it, what were your feelings on Trump? Like, did you see him as just like, this big real estate guy?
I actually never liked him before.
Right on the outskirts of the state. So
if you want to help us out, get some new equipment and stuff, we have Super Chat. Send Super Chats so we can get some new equipment. Because it sucks out here, man.
Gotta upgrade that Wi-Fi core.
Upgrade that Wi-Fi core.
You gotta get a better router core.
Trying to
upgrade that router, bruh. We need to upgrade that router.
Gonna get this kiss back again if she wants to keep dealing with us.
Yeah, and let us know what you think about Ray Ray. Like I said, she's a real cool gal, upstanding gal. Knows a lot of got already. What the heck did you do? Is RA?
No.
All right.
Yeah.
We're just having a conversation here. People chill out.
The storm is killing us.
So yeah, like I said, let us know what you think about her. For and because she got a good head on her shoulders. Like she said, she's not strictly what a person would consider a conservative, and we know people who are free thinkers don't just completely kick somebody in the back of the head just because they think differently from themselves. So we know we don't do that. obviously. And she said she does have some, I guess, I wouldn't call it liberal views, but you know, she did say more left-leaning views. So, and that's like you said, that's fine because that's what makes us individuals. You don't know how to spell it, brother?
No.
This is how you spell it, okay? This is how you spell. You go A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
And just put it in there. Be quiet, Apollo.
Got a dog it out. Good.
Invite. Supposed to come on up. There it is.
Oh, it's real bad.
Us, man.
Oh, as if it couldn't get any slower.
So if she comes back, anybody who has a question for her can send a super chat. We'll ask it. There we go. Or if you have a question for us, ask it.
Again, thank you so much, Ray. You are awesome.
The storm is killing it.
Yeah, it always sucks, but this is even like, as I was just saying, as if it couldn't get any worse. It's getting worse.
It's getting worse.
Yeah. So back to the last. Like we said, we know you are from New York. Donald Trump is from New York. So what are your thoughts on Donald Trump before the election, like before he ran for president? What do you feel about him?
Yeah, so before I didn't like him. Like I just didn't like him at all. Like
before you didn't like him.
Yeah, I remember I sort of just like grew up like as a little kid, and I'd see like The Apprentice, and I was just like, he just seems so mean. I was like, like he just seems so mean and orange. I just don't like him.
Mean and orange.
Yeah.
You're a mean citrus drop.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So I mean, none of that was like political or anything, right? It was just like he's just mean.
Not at all. Like I was like never political at all before the whole election and everything. Never political.
Yeah. So I mean, what about now? He's like a douchebag now. Like
I've come to really like him.
Be quiet, Apollo.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that is weird. So it must be a change within you then, because he hasn't changed
at all.
The thing is that like basically throughout the whole election, during the election, so when he was running and everything, at first it's like I just like, you know, at first I'm like, I don't like him. Like he just says things that are just crazy, right?
Definitely.
But I mean, it's like.
Do you hear barking? Do you hear barking in the background?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Tell Apollo to shut
it's
up.
His dog.
Tell Apollo to shut up. Open the door and tell Apollo to shut up.
Oh, Apollo.
I ain't telling him shut up. You tell him shut up.
Shut up, Apollo. Sorry about that.
Continue.
But I'm an open-minded person. I'm like the type of person that I just want to know the truth. That's all. So if I find out something if I'm wrong about something, then I just concede to it. And so
I really think that Florence hates us and wants to destroy us both.
Help us, people, please. My God. Supposed to be more simple than this, man.
Dang, bro.
Why you gotta be so difficult? We love you guys, man. We love you guys. Those of you still sticking with this sucky stream, man. We love you guys. We really do from the bottom of our hearts. This dude cannot spell to save his freaking life. I put this in like 3 times.
I'm not watching what you're doing.
Watch and learn.
Just finishing in hush.
All right.
You gotta wait for it to come up. You know what I'm saying, man? Florence killing us. It's bad enough without the storm, and then when the storm here, they really killing us. All right, we might have to bring her back on another day, man. Another night.
Yeah. Cause look, we gonna be out there shooting at the storm. All right,
get some.
We gonna be out there like, get some, pow, get some, pow. That's what we gonna be doing. Or we gonna put up a video. We gonna put up a video with us shooting at Florence. Like real talk. I'm gonna have my shotgun. I'm gonna have the shotty.
I had an AR.
Shot it for your body. He gonna have the AR-15. Maybe. And we're gonna be blasting. We're gonna be blasting. Like real talk. We're gonna put a video about that tomorrow. If it gets bad enough. If not, we're just gonna do it and not tell nobody, you know. It's gotta be all the way live. You know what I'm saying? So what we got? What we got going on right now?
I don't know if she's coming back.
Oh, wait, hello?
We probably can't connect at all.
Oh, she is back.
Oh, wait,
why are you so good to us, Ray Ray?
I'm not on video, am I?
She's not on the video.
Let me see.
We can hear you, but we can't see
to get you on.
Is it? Wait,
we'll try to.
We or what?
It might be because of us.
Oh.
We're to blame for everything that is wrong, Ray Ray. Just a heads up, so you'll know.
I think as soon as I started talking about Trump, it kept on cutting off.
Conspiracy theorists here. Watch out, guys.
Like all I wanted to do was talk about Trump.
No, that's not what I wanted to do.
What did you do to her?
Shut up, boy.
What did you do to her?
Shut up, boy.
So weird.
Hush.
Okay, yeah, we're trying something here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like you're the oracle or something because we can like hear you, but we cannot see you.
It's weird, right?
Batman.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah,
like you're an embodied,
comfortable.
Embodied period. Oh, really?
Did it hide it?
Did it?
What is it doing?
We need a new tech guy.
I don't want you to hide it. Show it.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
Well.
No, yeah, it's
like it's trying to find you. Like
yeah,
Florence is killing us.
It's like it's showing your little face like popping up and going away, popping up and going away.
Wait, so
people are just seeing your little it's showing your little default. Yeah, your little
I'm about to do that with
kissy face.
We about to go to our picture too.
Because like the picture image, so it's like
you're like, yeah.
It's like to be cute, but it's like...
No, there's nothing wrong. I'm pretty sure there are like a lot of thirsty guys that are just looking at the picture now.
Who that?
Who is that?
Who that is?
I hate them. But who is that? I can't see. She's cracking up, but we can't see it. It's weird. This is really weird. It's like so weird. But do you want to carry on like this, or you want to try it like again? You want to redo it, Hayes?
You want to retry?
Yeah. Let's do that real fast.
Well, you talking about right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like right now.
What do you mean?
So you want to cut it off and redo it again?
I'm talking about her.
Oh, her. Okay.
What are you talking about, man?
We'll invite you back.
What are you talking about?
In a couple seconds.
Yeah. Last try. We're gonna do one last try. One last try.
One last try. One last try. Before we leave it all behind.
Is she still on?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
All right, I think you might have to get off, and then we'll invite you right back.
Alrighty.
All right, she's off, so she's gonna try to get back in one last time. All right, because I think we're about to. I think Florence is really gonna take us out now. Because I mean, usually it's a bad stream and it'll go out a couple times, but we'll still be connected. We're not staying connected at all today, which kind of sucks, monkey balls. But we're gonna try to get her on one more time, ask her a couple more questions, and then let her kind of plug anything she wants to plug or say anything she wants to say before we shut it down. We're prepped and we're ready, guys. Just so you anyone's thinking, oh, we're ready out here. You know what I'm saying? We got our water, we got our storeable foods, man. We like doomsday prepped out here. You know, we got our firearms. Did you all know while we're waiting? It's a place right by Wilmington down here in North Carolina.
Right by Wilmington, North Carolina, by the beach. And they tried to. Did they implement this, or they were attempting to implement? I think
this?
they did implement it.
I think they implemented some type of.
We got a super chat
law
from Claudia Hayes. Oh, yeah,
it's glitching really, really bad. Probably needs to try later on. Tell you this, right?
Because it's going back into the same house.
All right. So yeah. Anyway.
Probably don't need to try it later though.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and try to shut it down.
Curse you, Florence.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and shut it down, and hopefully we can get Ray back on
another show.
Get her back on another show, so we can pick back. We'll try to just pick back up where we left off. Definitely a good guest to have. Like I said, she is a free thinker, so she has her own thoughts, thinks her own thoughts, and she loves the Trump for her own reasons. So thanks for everybody who's hanging out with, who tried to attempt to hang out with us tonight. So keep us in your prayers while we're trying to battle this lovely, lovely hurricane. And we guess we'll see you guys on the next go round. Appreciate it. And we out.
Peace.